Welcome to Las Vegas and welcome to Chris Garcia, the conservative American. And I told you 2017, me and my cousin Kenneth Floyd over here promised this was going to be a different kind of year. We got a new president and we looked at each other and said, last year, we're going to make money this year. So I bought a business. This guy got a new job. This is Sonny Martell right here. He is the owner. He is the CEO. He's the big boss of MePower. And we're going to sit here today and we're going to talk about that. This guy is doing great things. I'm the before picture. Before you use MePower, these guys are the after pictures. So his business is outstanding. And Sonny, welcome so much. Thank you for being on the show, my friend. And you have a lot to tell us about you.
Well, it's been quite the journey. I started MePower about 5 years ago, tinkering with it. I want to diversify because I own a mortgage company and a real estate company. And I've had those for about 20 years. I've been in this industry here in Vegas, just doing those businesses. And I was like, okay, what do I do? Do I open an El Pollo Local? Do I diversify with the Subway, something like that? So I decided, you know what? Let me do something. I like products. I like working out. I like helping people. Let's wrap that all into just one. So that's what I did. Is I created MePower, and the name kind of says it all, MePower.
Yes.
And what we do is, I started off with some products, and there's a superfood, like a green shake. There's just so many good things for your cells and your organs and your bodies. It detoxes you. I was looking around, and I came up with the recipe, if you will, with a doctor in New Jersey. And he sells this stuff. He has a multi-million-dollar operation, and he makes these. He has all the ingredients. They're non-GMO, and everything at MePower is about no preservatives. That's the big thing, because everybody's into that now. Everybody's into not having preservatives in their body, right? Isn't that the big thing?
Yes.
So what happens is when you take something like that, you feel such a difference than when you're at McDonald's, or when you're eating any kind of fast food, things out of boxes in the supermarket, when you cook your own food. So when you supplement, what happens is we don't get enough in our food these days, as you know. So MePower is about that. It's about supplementation, but it's about the right kind. Then what happened was I started really working out heavily. I've worked out my entire life. That's how I learned a lot about working out, eating right, things like that. So it was about 2.5 years ago. I was going hardcore. Got a couple of trainers, nutritionists, got them together. I had this goal of let's take some of the products that are in MePower. There's an all natural bar. It's an energy bar, protein bar. It's vegan. It has pea protein. Really cool. Then there's a whey protein that's lactose free, and it's a pure isolate, 100% isolate whey, which is a very unique way of distilling and purifying it's a process that takes the whey, and it makes it very clean. So when it goes into your body, it's just pure. That's happening. There's a joint complex, a multivitamin. So what I did is I said, okay, how do I put these together and start eating right? And I did it for myself. And I lost 50 pounds in 4 months.
Wow.
Yes. Now, I was working out really hard, though,
Right.
when I was doing that. So people are averaging about 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 4 or 5 months, like that. And then there's a maintenance program. So I started incorporating the products myself that I was selling and taking. And I said, okay, what if I put this into the company? So I created the Optimized Nutrition System. And all it was is what I did, and I just made it official. So that's now a product within the company, in addition to all these other products. So it's a nice system.
Wow.
And yeah, what it does is for 3 weeks you detox. You eat very little carbs, and then when you're taking the supplements, right, you're not hungry. So the one thing that I hear from everybody is, I'm not hungry. Should I be eating less? And I said, no, you need to eat what you're eating. most people are eating more than what they usually eat, because when you diet, what do? Think about it, Chris.
Yeah.
When you diet, what's the word diet? The word diet is don't eat, right? Don't eat. That's what your head says. So when you don't eat, what a lot of people don't realize, and we hear it, when you don't eat, it slows your metabolism up.
Mm-hmm.
So what this thing does, also, when you're eating wrong, you're toxified. Alkalinity, MePower really, really goes hard for alkalinity. So once you detox, right there, you can lose 5 pounds very quickly, just detoxifying your stomach, your organs, your colon, okay? Just right there. You're bloated. You ever feel like you're just bloated all the time?
Every day.
Well, that's what it is. So that just hits right away. Then what happens is there's a period, everybody's a little different. It's 7 to 14 days, could be a little longer, a little less, but there's a switch that flips in your body. And what happens is your body goes into fat burning mode, okay? When you go into fat burning mode, something magical happens. You feel it, and you get lots of energy, even though you're not eating a lot of carbs and things like that. See, when you're storing carbs, it actually makes you very tired. So when you go into fat burning mode, you get more energy. It's the weirdest thing. You would never think it's possible. And then you just stay there, and then you just start burning and burning. So there's this maintenance program. So what I loved about this system was that you actually get to eat the foods you love, though. After this detox process, okay, what happens is you eat the same way as the detox, but 3 times a week, staggered, so you don't eat back-to-back meals or back-to-back days. You eat one time, okay? Like, let's say you eat on Monday, we call it a cheat meal. And it's so fun to use the word cheat, because you get to say, all right, I'm gonna have a cheat meal, and you look forward to it. And that cheat meal could be anything you want. So what happens is, let's say it's Monday. So Monday you have a cheat meal, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, right? Then Tuesday you just don't. You don't do that. So you go back on your system. Then Wednesday you can have a cheat meal, or Thursday. Then Friday you don't have one. You stay on your system. Then Saturday. So you have 3. You don't have to have 3, but you try to stick to about 3 a week. What happens is, the reason diets fail, I've tried everything you can think of. I've done every diet on planet Earth, right? What happens is you fail because you can't eat the food you like. Right. That's what happens, right?
Absolutely.
I'm seeing all these diets on TV. The new fad is to send you the food, right? Send you the food. I don't think I would like that either, because now I'm going to be captive to these foods in a box, right? With the optimized nutrition system, you eat whatever you want for those cheat meals. Even when you're not eating the cheat meals, you still get to make a lot of variety. I mean, you get to use the spices, and you get to use the sauces, and you get to use the foods that you like. It comes with a very extensive list of foods that you can eat as well. And people are just going nuts. They really love it. So that's the optimized nutrition system. It's really cool. Yeah, it's working well. I'm very happy, and most of the people are not working out that are using it. Wow. Yeah. So when you work out, that's when the big things happen.
I think it's huge, Sonny, because obesity is such a big problem, and it is. Yeah, absolutely. My wife is over here. But no, this is excellent, because obesity is such a big problem, especially with young people in this country. They have such a few experiences with fresh fruits. There's a McDonald's on every corner, but there's no place to get fresh fruits and vegetables to eat, right? So, man, this is wonderful.
Well, and I'll tell you why. What you're touching upon, Chris, is that nothing works. The reason people are obese is you've been on a diet before, I'm sure. So, right? You've been on a diet. So what happens is, what's the most depressing thing when you go on a diet, and then you go off that diet, and then you gain 5 additional pounds from when, maybe you lose 5 or 10 pounds. And then you go, you know what? I'm not going to go the rest of my life without eating rice and pasta, or whatever it is that you're giving up, okay? Maybe you're giving up fats or calories, or, there's always something you got to give up, right? Or maybe you're giving up 5 or 6 things. And then you say one day, you know, I'm only on Earth for so long. I'm not going to live like this, you know. I'm not going to pass my favorite fast food place.
You sound like me.
Right? That's everybody. That's everybody in the world, right? I've been there. I've done it. Trust me. So, I mean, it's the most depressing thing in the world. What's nice about this system, the optimized nutrition system, is that you get everything. See, with the supplementation, you just hit it on the head also. There are fruits, vegetables. You know, you've got minerals, vitamins that you need to put in your body, right? So what happens is your body's a machine, as we all know, okay? But it's a million times more of a machine than we really do know. You know, there's you know, millions of chemical reactions that go on per day in your body for you to move, function. You have to have energy. You have to have there's something that people really don't realize. The most important thing is sugar. That's what makes us. Of course, there's protein, but sugar is what gives us energy. Okay, so everything converts to sugar. So when you have too much, though, you store that sugar, and that's where you gain weight. And then the sugar turns to fat, and then the fat, you eat the fat. So what happens is you got to train your body, and you got to get to that point. But when you're hungry, okay, when you're hungry all the time.
I love my nickname, Sweet Daddy.
That's right.
And to tell you what your problem is you don't eat. It's because you don't eat, your body stores fat all day, and then you eat right before you go to bed. And that is true because you know, but it's true.
Because you're dieting.
Because if you,
Stop.
I know, I've done it. Well, I just want to eat breakfast or lunch, and then I can enjoy my dinner. I did that for 5 years, and I blew up. It was crazy, you know. And I thought, well, if I don't take any calories in, you know, but then you gorge at dinner, right? Or you know what I mean. So,
and then he goes to sleep.
Yeah, that's the worst. The optimized nutrition system, but you won't need to do that on an optimized nutrition system. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does something because you're not hungry. You know, you have to want it though. It's like quitting smoking. You know, losing weight is like that. It's like stopping to drink or quit smoking. You know, you have to want to do it. Otherwise, you'll fall off the wagon. It doesn't matter what you're doing because if you're always, you know, if you just tell yourself, I want to go to In-N-Out Burger every day, you're gonna go there. And then that's that part of MePower. Then there's a whole other part that has, you know, if you don't want to go on this nutrition system, you know, maybe you don't need to or you don't want to. Then the supplementation, which you said, nobody eats. The reason I created MePower was because nobody eats right no matter what. We stress too much. You lose so many vitamins and minerals when you stress. We all work too much. We all don't eat right, and that's just life. You know, that's nothing that anybody's doing wrong or right. It's just life. And if you supplement, that's why they call them supplements. And if you use the right supplements, what happens is, and everybody uses this analogy, but think about running your car without the right oil or the right gas, right? I mean, that's all you're doing. So if you're just off a little bit, you need an oil change, your tires are a little low, or you know you're supposed to use premium, but you use the middle grade. What's going to happen is you're just not going to run right. You're not going to break down. And what if you could run right? What if you could run, like a Ferrari? So that's what the MePower products do.
Wow, excellent. Tell the people how they can get in contact and how they can get MePower, get the supplements from you.
The website is www.mepower.me. It's just that simple. M-E, mepower.me. mepower.me. And thank you. I would suggest that you call in though, because we can give you a 20% discount as a courtesy, especially for coming on the show. Just tell the customer service person that you're a guest of the show, and she'll be able to give you a 20% discount immediately. The products can get shipped right to your house. You can pick them up if you're in Vegas. We're on Flamingo and Durango at 8867 Flamingo, so West Flamingo, right up the street.
Was there a number? Or?
Yeah, it's MePower. MEPOWRR.
888.
Yep, 888.
637. 6977.
Hey, that's what's up. That's like, this guy's.
You gotta remember, he is very
like.
smart.
Can you tell us a little about this? My cousin here works for Sonny, and he says it's a great place to work. He says Sonny is a great boss. So I want you to speak about MePower. Speak about working at Ken.
Just MePower in itself, the company, the whole organization is what I love about it. It has no corporate BS. And it's family oriented. Like it's like everybody treated like family. You know?
Good.
Like since from the day I walked in the door, even till today, it's just been one big family. You know, trust everybody. We all have fun. I think we probably play around more than we work, but everybody gets their job done. You know, it's great. Sonny's an awesome boss. Awesome boss. I love him. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I talk about this man about us every day.
He was up last night. I'm like, okay, he's going to do the show hard. I'll meet him. I know. He's a nice dude. I trust him. Yeah, he's always, yes.
He's got like, when I first met Sonny and he explained MePower to me, I told him, I'm like, it's a lot of potential there. Because, I played football all the way through like college. I did a lot of weight training and conditioning and stuff like that. So when he explained to me how the products work and which ones, and he told me all that went into it, I knew right then and there, I'm like, you got something going, and from there I wanted to be a part of that.
Right.
And like for me, like, the atmosphere in itself keeps me going back to work. The love keeps me going back to work. Money's not I've always said money's not an issue with me. Like I say, money's gonna come.
Absolutely.
But it's the structure of the whole company in itself. Just all the people that are around you is just amazing.
I'm with you. I believe in working hard. I mean, you know how we are.
Yeah.
You know how I am. I believe in working hard, but I believe if you're not having fun, I have to find something where I love it, where I enjoy doing it, man, or I can't do it. I don't care how much you pay me. If I hate to go there every day, I can't do it. Right?
Well, and it's funny you mentioned that because I'm an author as well. I wrote a book. It's called "It's Your Time, It's Your Turn," and the slogan of it is change your life through positive thinking.
Say that title one more time.
It's your time, it's your turn. It's on Amazon.
Anyway.
Great. It's a good
on
book.
Amazon.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. I'm going to be changing the cover. So if you go now, I would suggest wait a minute. You'll see a new cover in a little bit. I'd love to sign anybody's book that's interested. You can get a hold of me too. You can, there's a website, itsyourtimeitsyourturn.com. And you can get a hold of me, email me, sign your book. You can bring it to the office. But I'm touching on what Ken had said. That's the other reason I created MePower, Chris, was because, like you both alluded right to it. You can just make money in this world, right? But if you have fun doing it and you help others, that's why I created MePower. And that's what I love about Ken is that, he gets it. He's a hard worker, but he's just a good person, and he's always striving to do better in life. And he's like a MePower dude. Yeah. And that's why I invented MePower because having something where you're just making yourself money, like a fast food restaurant, nothing wrong with it, but something where you can help others, and that's what MePower does. Because with MePower, you can also introduce the products to somebody and get paid to do it as well. And I like that form of distribution of introducing a product into America. So MePower is really about helping people as well. That's the main goal.
Absolutely. I mean, I had a job. You're absolutely right. I used to be a broker in Chicago, and I sold futures and commodities, and I was very good at it. I was junior partner of the year the first year I was there, and I still to this day I get a little retirement from them. But I had a heart attack when I was 24 years old because there was so much stress, man. I almost died. I dropped in downtown Chicago in the middle of the wintertime in the snow. And luckily there was a lady there, and she was following behind me because at the light she said, "Are you okay, sir?" She could see the color in my face just dropping out. I was turning pale. And she followed me when the light turned green because she knew I was about to fall out. She knew I was about to faint. And as soon as I took a couple of steps home, I just knew because there was so much stress on me. Wow. Great pay. You know what I'm saying? I'm still getting checks from them, but it was so much stress, I hated it. And so, you know, I got an opportunity, me and Ken, we brainstormed last year, and I said, Ken, I don't want to be in the same spot next year. I want my wife to be somewhere where she loves. She's got a little mailbox business, and now she's about to get U-Haul trucks, and we're going to have you there.
Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying? She loves that, and I love this. And this is my platform. I love it over here, you know, and I feel like I have an opportunity because I have a little money that I can help people. The money's going to come back. Listen, me and Sonny here are going to make millions together, but I'm not worrying about that. We'll give you $3. I'll do a couple more stuff, but I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about good people. I'm worried about, you know, I'm a Christian. I have Christians on here all the time. I have the boys from over there at the youth center. I have them on. It's just about promoting good things, and that's what I love about this guy right here. So he's talking about making America great again, put America first again, do things for America. That's what I'm all about right now. This man right here is trying to make America healthy again. He's trying to. Now, I might be a lost cause, but there's so many. She's gonna be on it, right? I mean, I'm not gonna stop eating the way until I'm, like you said, I'm ready to. But he's gonna help, and already has helped so many Americans, and he's gonna help make America healthy again.
Yeah, and great again.
Absolutely.
Hallelujah to that.
So we got property over there, and look for us. We're going to have a MePower day on the property very soon. Me and him are going to get together, and we're going to have, we're going to have a MePower party, a MePower day, whatever. We're going to have stands out there. We're going to have products out there. Maybe have a few dancing girls. We'll have they have little MePower shirts, but
I'm not going to MePower tattoo.
There you go. You got your MePower. But no, that's just, you know, just talk about your vision. Where do you see, if you want to talk about the real estate company, I don't know, but just talk about your vision, where you see the company going.
Well, we can stay on MePower. You know, the vision, I thank you for asking that. So my vision is, you know, people can become part of the company. So that is the vision. The vision is the day when somebody makes enough money by distributing MePower products that they don't have to have a job anymore, or they don't have to, you know, it just helps their lives where they make extra money. They can pay their electric bill. They can have free products. How nice is that? You know. So the vision is to help people, help people, help people, help people. The more people you help, the more money you make. That's how the proper business should be run. So my vision is to really take MePower to different levels with the positive thinking. We'll have as it grows, we'll have a lot of products that actually help people in other aspects of their life. So it's body and mind. So it'll start helping them with, you know, like my book is a product in the business. Things like that. You know, we'll have people that are actually very that help people in other ways, not just, you know, they're not physically. So we'll be doing things like that. The vision of the company is just to change, seriously, you know, a lot of people say, you know, change the world. It really is. If you change the world one person at a time, then you leave a legacy. So, you know, when people catch the spirit and they catch the vibe and they catch that excitement in them and that they're actually doing something that makes a difference, then when you become a leader and you help somebody else do the same thing, isn't that great?
Absolutely.
Right? Like when you can teach somebody else how to feel good, when Ken shows somebody else, you know, I'm helping Ken right now. And then when Ken helps somebody, exactly, you become like a life coach, like somebody's tutor, somebody's helper, you change a life, you touch a life. So that's the vision of MePower. It's always been the mission. It's the mission statement. I also would like to, when the company gets really big and I have, you know, hundreds of customer service people and IT people and, you know, MePower, the internal people. You know, what I would like to do one day is I'd like to create a job platform that nobody really has in America. I'd like to create a 4-day work week because I just think people don't have enough time off. And I'd love to somehow try to create positions where I pay people the same money that I would for 5 days a week or close to it, but they work 4 days a week. Wouldn't that be cool? You know, just to have 3 days family time. Life is about living. So that's the vision. Thanks for asking.
Wow. Unbelievable. I told you we're going to do big things in 2017. Sienna, our producer over here, has got all kind of notes. I know she's going to be all into this because her entire goal since we've been married is to get thin and to go find a new husband. So I'm going to sue you after she gets power. But no.
Let me reiterate, I gotta step in here. It's to feel good. It's to feel good because there's a lot of pain with being overweight.
Wow.
Well, put it this way, if she leaves you after she gets there, you know what you just do? Well, start taking MePower and get there and whatever.
No, I'll go to McDonald's and order everything because I'll be so good.
Well, you know, one more final thing is, how much do you know about alkalization, Chris?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. You don't know anything?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's alkalization. I'll talk to you more about it after the show, but it's a very cool thing that I discovered about 3 years ago. And so like acidity in your body.
Do you mean the protein? You mean what protein does to you and the ratio between protein and carbs and how that works? I know about that.
No,
Okay, that's not it. Okay.
This is different.
Okay.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. This is so alkaline and acidity in your body. What happens is, I'll say it very technically, but it's very cool. So what happens is when you eat, okay, the food goes into your stomach, as we know, and then it digests. So you know the saying, you burn calories, right? Okay, so you literally do burn your food, okay, and the food goes in your stomach, into your stomach, and then what happens is you digest it, okay, with the chemicals in your stomach, and then the nutrients from the food disperse into your blood, right, through your stomach and through your intestines as the food moves, and then it just goes into your bowels, and you go to the bathroom, and then you eliminate it, right? But what happens is there's actually ash that's left over in your stomach. This is what I never knew, and a lot of people don't know. So there's this ash left over in your stomach. And this ash, depending on what you ate, and it looked, that's how you picture it, like ash, right? Like if you burn a cigarette or you burn a piece of paper, and then there's that film that's left over that, after everything burns, there's that little stuff in there. So that's what happens in your stomach. So this stuff gets into your bloodstream also, right? Depending on the food you eat, it's either alkaline or acidic. So it makes your bloodstream, makes your body, your organs alkaline or acidic, your cells, right? So what happens is, interesting, right? Mm-hmm. So what happens is when you become acidic, okay, all kinds of bad things happen. You don't feel good. Now, I'll give you some very, some foods, some very specific examples of foods that do that. Fried foods are acidic. And the optimized nutrition system within MePower has a full rundown of acidic foods and alkaline foods. So you're also alkalizing your body all at the same time. This is why you start feeling so amazing. This is what a lot of diets don't do. They send you in a box, they send you things like lasagna, things like that, pizza, you see it on TV. Well, that stuff's all acidic, okay, pizza. Not that you can't have it. You got to find the balance through the course of 24 hours. So I'll give you an example. 7.2 is alkaline, okay? That there's a scale, right? So 7.2 is alkaline. Anything under that goes acidic. Anything over that goes real alkaline. So like spinach might be, 8 points, 8.0, all right? Spinach. Things that are green burn alkaline. Cool, right? Things like French fries. Those would be very acidic. Meat is very acidic, okay? So during the course of the day, what you're eating, how you balance that during the course of a week and a month in your life, right? Sugar is very acidic, okay? Sweets. So there's also supplements you can take, like fuel in MePower. It's very highly alkalizing. It's green. It's a green powder that you mix in water, and it's all alkalizing. So it has mushrooms, turmeric. I mean, I can go on forever. It has so many ingredients. Every single ingredient in there, fruits, vegetables, everything is acidic. So anything really green that you eat in life is, alkaline. Anything that you eat in life that's green is alkaline, okay? Water is neutral. So when water actually alkalizes your body. So the MePower products do that as well. That's another thing that MePower is very geared towards. Is when I found alkalinity, I said, "Oh man, I'm going to make this the theme of the company. This is where we're heading." So that's the other vision. One of the other visions, right, in MePower is to alkalize people, teach people about alkalinity, and it's catching on. People know about it. You know, it's a very cool thing. And what happens is disease, colds, flus, viruses, they can't live in an alkaline body, in an alkaline environment. Did you know that? In your cells. So you'll get sick a lot less, your immune system. That's when you break down, when you get acidic. You don't think right, So when you're alkaline, you have all this energy. You feel good. Like, that's the difference. Like, when people are walking around, it's teaching people, like, when they walk around, they feel good. They have that look in their eyes. You know what I'm talking about. They just look good. They feel good. And you say, gosh, what do they have? They're doing all these little things. They're eating right. They're thinking right. That's MePower. That's the vision of MePower.
Wow. Excellent.
Yeah.
Man.
Sorry to go on and on.
Oh, no. It's so interesting, man. This is fantastic.
Can you imagine just living your life like that all the time? I mean, that's what I do. That's how I live every day of my life. So I want to, we want to teach others this.
Wow. So if you want to look like this, that's what you do. You get on MePower, you get in contact with Sonny Martell. I'm telling you, this dude is doing amazing things. I promised you amazing shows in 2017. Did I lie? I didn't. My cousin Kenneth Floyd, this is Sonny Martell. He's the owner of MePower. This guy's company is going to do huge, huge, huge things this year. Don't be a bandwagon jumper. Get on MePower right now, and you will look like my cousin Ken. You will look like Sonny. And maybe one day you might look like me. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm telling you, he's going to do amazing things. And we're going to have him at Mel by Renee soon. Of course, I already told you, U-Haul is coming there soon. For $10 a month, you can come to Mel by Renee, CCN. Call 702-626-0716. Come over to Mel by Renee. We're right off 10th and Charleston, 716 South 10th Street. We'll be getting U-Haul next week, so you can get a mailbox and you can move all at the same time. And soon we have MePower as well. You can lose weight. You can do everything over there. So it's going to be wonderful, and we're doing big things over there. Once again, so give me the information and get in contact with you one more time.
I'll let Ken give you the phone number.
The phone number is 888-637-6977. Of course, that's MePower. 888-637-6977. There you go.
You want to give the website? Go for it.
Website, www.mepower.me. That is MePower, MEPOWER.me.
And make sure you call for 20% off. That's important.
Make sure you mention the radio show
Wow,
to get the 20% off.
Radio show.
So
Radio
blessed.
show. Call for 20% off.
So blessed we have him on today. I hope you guys learned a lot about so many things that I had absolutely no idea. But, we're all about making America healthy, making America great again. That's what 2017 is going to be all about. If you want to get healthy, start eating right, start having more energy, looking like Sonny Martell. Hit up MePower and you'll be well on your way. Thank you so much for watching.
Don't wait to lose weight.
Don't wait to lose weight. There you go.
Love it.
1 to 1:30, Chris Garcia, the Conservative American. I told you I'm here for you every step of the way for the forgotten man and woman in this country. That's why we elected Donald Trump president, and we're going to do big things here at Radio Tribune. We're going to have him on again. You're going to see a lot of Sonny this year in 2017. He's going to do big. You should see this guy. This guy's wife and his family. Oh, my God. This is look at this dude. You want to look like this? You want to have a life like that? You want to have a beautiful family? Get on MePower. My wife married me because she felt sorry for me. This guy's wife married him because he looks like this. So get on MePower and you will look just like him and you will have energy. This is serious. You'll have energy. You will feel better about yourself. So this is the year you should make it a New Year's resolution. Get in shape, eat better, get on MePower. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Again, streaming live on RadioTribune.com. We are getting an FM deal, 97.9. We're doing big things here. My wonderful wife and producer, Sienna, will have this up on YouTube. 2 hours. Push subscribe. Chris Garcia, Conservative American. Tell your friends and family. MePower is Sonny Martell. We will see you tomorrow. God bless America.